So why did you write into Holly at Surprise Surprise?
I wrote in to nominate James, who's my brother. In 2009, I gave birth to my twin boys, who were very premature.
What happened from then on?
Riley was in hospital for 4 months, and George was in hospital for 3. It was like the hardest time of my life. And apart from my partner Pete, James was literally there 24/7. He would never leave my side.
About a year later,
Yeah.
got some further bad news.
Bad news.
What happened?
We went to the doctors and they said that the boys had cerebral palsy.
How was it for you at that time when you got that news?
Sorry.
It's okay, babe. It's all right. No, it's tough. Give us a hug. Give me a hug, babe. I can only imagine what you've gone through. It's just been...
I think that's why me and James have been so close. It's because he loves the boys exactly how I love them.
Yeah.
And that's lovely. I couldn't have been the best mum I could be if I didn't have James in my life.
So Sadie, you've written James a Christmas card. You want me to deliver it myself? Good to see you today. I think it's time I go and meet the man himself. I'll see you in a bit.
Right now, Jim is visiting Sadie, so it's time for me to surprise him with a very special Christmas delivery. Hey, Jim.
Right.
How's it going?
Good, Dad.
I'm Marvin from ITVs Surprise Surprise.
You're right.
You okay? Is it right for me to come in?
Yeah, what's this?
I'll tell you all in a sec. Let's go in.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Here's the boys, George and Riley.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
So, I've got this Christmas card for you.
Thank you.
Do you want to open it up for us and read it out loud?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Dear James, I am writing you this letter just to tell you how much you mean to me. You have always been by my side through all the difficult times we faced as a family, but I will never forget the support you have given me through the hardest time in my life. Sorry. Just knowing you were there made me smile. When we were faced with that heartbreaking news that our little soldiers had cerebral palsy, you never let that break me as a person and made me feel like I was a brilliant mum. There are only so many thank yous I can say, but I just don't feel like it's enough. So hopefully this card helps you realise how much you have helped me. I love you so much, Jim Bob, and I'll be forever thankful to you. Love you millions and forever say Love you. You make me proud every day.
And welcome to you. How lovely it's been with those. James, that was a really emotional moment for you, wasn't it, reading that letter?
Yeah, I mean, all the things that I do just because I want to. I don't really do it to get any recognition.
This didn't end there, did they, Sadie?
No, they didn't. The biggest surprise was yet to come.
Yes, it certainly was. Well, Sadie told me that James had just one wish at the top of his Christmas list, and just brace yourselves for this and get ready, because James certainly wasn't.
You must be wondering what we're doing on this train, in first class, travelling to London.
It does make a nice change.
Stop listening. Listen, the fun doesn't stop now. You know we're going to one of London's most famous hotels, and we're going to be having a spot of afternoon tea. Because you do so much for your sister, we wanted to give you a lovely surprise.
That's been quite exciting.
So Jim thinks he's on his way to London for a spot of afternoon high tea, but what he doesn't know, he's about to meet a global superstar, his biggest icon.
I know what a special uncle and brother Jim has been, and I also know that he's my #1 fan, and I'm here to serve up him a very special treat. But will you show me the ropes?
I'm certainly on this one. There's an art to carrying a tray, so I want to see your fingers out like that.
Okay.
You have such a small hand, but you should be able to... And balancing that tray, you have to keep it even.
Okay.
So with Brittany polishing up her silver service skills, it's time to make Jim's Christmas dreams come true. Guys, welcome. This is our private room.
Wow.
Lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Okay, I think it's time for some richest scones.
What is the train in the most strangest days?
Probably top.
Madam says scones. what a great uncle and brother you've been, so I wanted to give you a special treat.
Oh my God, thank you.
So,
Oh my God.
Jim, how you feeling?
Shocked.
hello.
Cannot believe I've just met Britney Spears, my all-time favourite singer, has just sat there and served me scones.
Now, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your biggest fans, George and Riley. Come in, boys.
Here they are.
Hey, boys.
Here you go, Uncle Jim. Take Riley. Mummy, take George.
She was so sweet, so nice, so down to earth. I've had the best day ever. Can't imagine how any other Christmas now is going to beat this one.
No one deserved this surprise more than you. So I think we should raise our tea to Uncle Jim. Cheers, Uncle Jim.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
James, that must have been the best ever Christmas present. Britney Spears is your waitress.
It was so surreal. Like, you don't expect that to happen.
It might be my favourite surprised face yet. But you know what? There's more still. Because Britney travelled all the way to London to see you, and she's wondering if you could return the favour. Have a look at this.
Hi, Jim. It was so lovely meeting you and your family and surprising you in London. I've got another surprise for you. I want you to come to my show in Vegas to see me in Piece of Me. Have a great Christmas and see you soon.
And that won't be long, James, because courtesy of Virgin Holidays, we're sending you to Vegas to see your idol Britney Spears in concert, enjoying a 3-night stay at the Tropicana Las Vegas. Have a fantastic time.
So you are going to Vegas to go and see Britney Spears. You just can't quite believe this is happening, can you? No. It is. It's real. Oh. This is all down to your sister. And also down to you being such a brilliant, brilliant brother. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Sadie and her brother James.